Looks like we're live. Good sound. Picture. Switch over. And just announce to the world that I am actually going live. Done. Alright. And confirmation. Yes. Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream where we continue on with Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. Let us head into the Phantom Forest. We just managed to get past the deadly smoke that I don't think you can get rid of with the fireball, as was asked at the end of the last stream. Because I don't think it's poison what this is. Not necessarily anyway, just an insta-kill death cloud. And we got some hostile looking skellies over here. Let's go say hello.
I've spotted a trap.
Not too tough then, I guess. Although, saying that, they do have quite some hit points. Level 17.
Life is ebbing away.
Right. That should hopefully buy us a little bit of time. So we have you back. Let's re-raise our fellow.
I feel better already.
And I don't think I can use any of my potions. No, I can actually drink a potion.
Please, assist me, friends.
Bless the seven, I am restored. Revitalized and restored.
Back on my feet again.
A little help here. Into the fray once more. As good as a new pin.
All those new spells and they're still no use. Shooting an arrow that takes more than... Yeah, it takes 4 points. Hello, Katarima. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Sunday.
The time of your death is at hand.
tough battle, but no worse than the orcs we fought last week. Let's see what these guys dropped.
Blessed Sith, I am restored.
And try to not tread on any traps. Why were these adventurers over here? How did they become undead?
Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Dearest Master, I have failed you. What will become of us? What will become of the trees, the creatures? She's done it now. She's finally done it. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Dearest Master, I have failed you. What will become of us? What will become of the trees, the creatures? She's done it now. She's finally done it.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap. Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Oh, terrible. Why? Blessed souls, untainted in these woods? How is it possible? And what a welcome sight you are to eyes grown so weary of chaos and corruption.
Tell me about yourself.
Do you feel the spirit of these woods, Blessed One? It's growing fainter every day, overcome by darkness, pain, and terror. My mentor, the forest spirit, is dying, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. I am the spirit's apprentice, and it was once our happy lot to care for and heal the flora and fauna of this forest. I have so much still to learn, but my mentor has been overcome by the powerful forces of evil that have invaded our home.
Tell me about your mentor.
Shiara is her name, and the hum of her energy among the trees is growing fainter. A dying heartbeat I know not how to save. We were caught by a terrible demon, a sick soul who thrives on the anguish he draws from others. I escaped, only to find that without Shiara's protection, I was an easy target for the Leaf Queen. I am a lamb among wolves, and Shiara's power is waning. Without help, this forest and all its creatures will succumb to evil.
What do you know about this demon?
I've seen these woods pass through the hands of terrible fiend after fiend. First came the sorcerers, tainted by cruel magic. Next came the Lich Queen, mired in sorrow and a thirst for death. But I would have served them all in gratitude if it meant we'd be free of Balberith.
And that is the name we actually know.
He thrives on pain. He feeds on it like a bee to a flower. He must have caught whiff of Shiara's sanctuary here, her home for creatures tainted by source, and figured he'd found himself a never-ending feast of pain. He captured us both, Shiara and I, and so the creatures of these woods were left vulnerable. I managed to escape while he glutted himself upon the fears of an unlucky passer-through, but I could not free my master in time. He keeps her there in his lair even now, waiting for her to break, so that he may consume her.
Let's discuss putting an end to this demon's reign of terror.
Is that why you've come? Do you intend to destroy Balberith? Blessed I knew you were, but your bravery is astounding.
Yeah, I'm not sure why this queen is the way they say it. I mean, I would always go for Lich Queen. But again, I don't know.
To find the demon, you must make a path through the many creatures he's tormented. Tread around them with care, O hero. They have been tainted, but any anguish you inflict upon them will only feed Barbarith and make him stronger. Once Barbarith is destroyed, Shiara will be free. In time, her spirit will heal, and with it this forest. Thank you, brave Blessed One. Good luck.
I'll take my leave. Nice.
My 1,000-year search is coming to an end. Balbareth is near. A few more steps, no more.
Oh, terrible. Terrible, terrible. Dearest master.
Careful now. That's a trap.
What will become of us? What will
Hold!
become of
Our
us?
enemies have lain a trap.
Lots of traps over here. Let's see. We would need to go everywhere. Well, there's lots of places to explore.
Where is our spirit? Where has she fled? Turn back. These lands belong to her. The Queen of the dead, the Queen of the doomed, Cassandra.
Who are you?
I feed the Lich. She consumed me. Of her I remain.
Tell me about this Cassandra.
The temple is not all it seems. Lower the bridge. Find her bones. Our spirit, where has she fled?
Certainly a very dire thing. Trapped in the trees like that. And we have some spells, tainted knights, footmen, painted spiders. Let's just keep circling around that for now. Alright, so we are getting to somewhere a little bit more dangerous, I guess.
Intruder spied.
Alright, so this is something I kind of want to check out. Do it with you. This thing is galvanized, which makes it invulnerable. Does that mean I can use the Death Knight's Bane on you? Yep. Alright, that's not gonna work. Let's try something else. Can I transport this thing? I can't see it, so I need to do it when he's looking at away from me. Still can't see it.
Intruder spied.
No, it doesn't matter that you can see an intruder. I hope.
Intruder spied.
Yeah, these are not valid targets. I guess they fixed that. And yeah, I can't block that, so that's fine.
Intruder spied.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadow.
The Temple of Death welcomes only its likeness.
Intruder spied.
How do we get up there? I can disarm this thing.
Spirit!
Never mind.
Where is our spirit? Where has she?
Going deep.
So we need to find some more crates to use, I guess. I can move that one. Kinda need this heavy metal crate so I can block this particular one off. Can I... out of sight. Can I dump you on the switch over here? Where is it? Easy enough to see when you mouse over it. Alright, so could I now disable this?
Intruder spied.
This is unbearable!
These things have eyes for days. Not enough metal crates to go around. There's another thing over there. Right. Can I just get this thing over here? Guess we'll just don't ever want together again. You. And there's nothing in this thing. I knew that.
Where is our
Intruder
spirit?
spied.
Where has she fled?
Oh, for the love of. Right, so the principle works. Just, you know, need to get the rest of my crew to stop being silly.
To lift that. A trifle, my dear.
We can disarm this.
Where is our spirit? Where has she fled?
Intruder spied. Intruder spied. Teleportation.
Oh, for the love of. Why? Would you stop doing that? Fine, I'll detach Jahan as well. Just stand over there. Don't get in the way.
Not be defeated. She will not die.
Alright. Can we now make it free? What does this button do? Alright, that helps. And just to make sure that it doesn't come back up again. And presumably there's other buttons like that. Did not see any.
This tree swallowed her whole.
A stranger perversion of nature I've never seen.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
That's not gonna work. Can you just slightly move it? I just want to deactivate the vent. We have another crate to use. Don't think have another place from which to spawn stuff. Let's just move this out.
Through the spine.
Yeah, that does nothing anymore. Now we can just block you. Oh, look at that. There's a pressure plate under there. Still gonna disarm this because I expect shenanigans.
Intruder spied.
Alright. Now that's no longer really an issue. Can we get up there?
Intruder spied.
Stone hatch. That would imply there is somewhere over here where that hatch connects.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
Where is our spirit, Cassandra, our mother? I feel burn her. Our spirit, where has she fled?
Hmm. That's not gonna work. Seeing anything on the map per se. I'll have to look around for something.
She cannot be defeated. She will not die.
That's a big head. Greetings. A Fountain Titan dictionary. Why do you call me Guardian?
Is that not who you are? We Titans are an ancient race, Guardian. There are certain things we are beginning to remember.
I'll take my leave. Well, I believe that he's indeed a Titan. Ooh, spectral stuff. Hmm. Level 17. Do I know? Burn her body. Should be a more obvious way to get to that one place. Ooh, Belagar.
Choose a barrel if you dare. Perhaps you'll find some treasure there. Perhaps you'll find a monster, though. Oh well, there's just one way to know.
At last! A myriad treasures at my fingertips lost.
I hope you were choosy at least. Or did you leave the best bit to blow to smithereens? Last! A myriad treasures at my fingertips. Lost!
I hope you were choosy at least. Or did you leave the best bit to blow to smithereens?
And I have no idea what I picked up, so... possibly I didn't get anything? That stomping sound, I know, that's Death Knights.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Make sure we have got a comprehensive idea of what the environment looks like before we deal with the Death Knights.
Terrible. What will become of the tree? She is dying now. She is mine.
You know what? We can be a bit more picky.
At last! A myriad treasures at my fingertips lost.
I hope you were choosy at least. Or did you leave the best bit to blow to smithereens?
Oh well. Matter. Let's give this a try. See how much it takes to bring down a Death Knight. Or two.
Something closer will punish you.
And of course he's just out of reach.
Death Knight's Bane!
Not too tough.
I can see the white light.
Right, same premise. Let's see. You?
I crave never-ending motion.
Chain lightning.
Still on cooldown.
Ah! How many eyes does a bull have?
Fading fast.
Good as a new penny.
Sparks, set this soil ablaze!
Alright, definitely need to make you vulnerable. Drink a potion.
I strike the full force of my convictions.
And you fall back, please. Alright, let's see about weakening you with some silver arrows. I don't know if they are. Well, just let me examine you. I don't know if you're vulnerable to anything else. Let's see if you can be poisoned. Yes, you can be poisoned. Cool. I mean, you still hit like a truck, but...
My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
Oh, shush.
Ooh.
Well, that's good to know. Fire essence goes into the... Go to Samantha. You keep healing us. With level 5 Law Master. You don't have that. This can get to Medora though, for now. Let's head back to the temple then.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Intruder spied.
So there might be either a button or something over here.
Where is our spirit? Where has she fled?
Can I boost my sight? In case there's something hidden here.
Turn back. Turn, Cassandra. Oh, I am the Lick Queen. You back. Turn back while you can.
At last! A myriad treasures at my fingertips lost!
I hope you were choosy at least. Or did you leave the best bit to blow to smithereens?
That hatch is gonna bother me for the rest of the episode. Gotta be somewhere obvious. I don't want to fight anything I don't have to.
Where is our spirit? Where has she fled?
Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
She cannot be defeated. She will not die.
For good soul to scope. to get short, is that not?
Enough of that. Let's just keep on going. Alright, I'm just gonna look that up real quick. This is gonna do my head in. Why is everything so big? Not Divinity 2. Alright. That's fine. Alright. We'll continue on. Let's just deal with these characters. Because we need to get past here.
Bad news travels fast.
Turn this scoundrel. Bones nicked, skin heals.
Nice. Thinking of it. Actually, let's consume a pizza. Yeah, now he can't see, and the poacher is back under our control, or back under his own control. Let's put some arrows into him if I can. Not getting the you can hit this arrow symbol.
Looks like you're down on your luck. Grab all the useful stuff out of here. This seems to be leading somewhere. Somewhere ominous.
You will submit to me. You will take the guise I have given you.
Never. Curse the human corpus, and curse the human consciousness you've given me. Far happier was I as naught but a carefree captain.
Ours was happiness once, and can be again. Why would you resist such promise?
Because you are no longer a woman worthy of love. But you are a ghoul beyond redemption. This entire forest is nothing but your abattoir and kinsman.
Perhaps you are meant to be my redemption. Submit to
I
me,
knew that.
this horror will vanish.
Save your breath, Cassandra. Into the fray once more, swayed by your lies.
What a cheery place.
What do I spy? Remarkable. A living, breathing something, it seems. You dare to approach me here, mortal? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know what I do?
Tell me who you are.
The sister of the king, of course. The phantom of the woods, of course. The mother of all corpses, of course. The ruler of the dead. It is self-evident. I am Cassandra, queen of the Phantom Forest. And you have come where you are not welcome.
You say a sister of the king. Which king do you mean?
The only king, Brachus Rex. He rules all of Rivellon, and I, his double, rule too. For a time, at least. We were forged together by our very souls, and all that was his was mine, and all that was mine his. But it's no wonder you haven't heard of me. He's gouged me from history, one statue, one tablet, one scroll at a time. But make no mistake, I live. Strange, isn't it? How a love greater than the gods themselves can tear you from time. But time matters little to me anymore. No, it floats past me unfelt as light upon a blind eye.
You say your brother removed you from history. Why would he do such a thing?
To hide his weakness, to conceal his greatest misdeed. My brother was a kind ruler before he became a rabid tyrant, but his descent into madness was swift. Power he gained, and with it, a terrible fear of death that hounded him ceaselessly night and day. He stationed 100 guards outside his bedchamber and mine, but still he kept awake all night, expecting assassins. He soon determined that he must diminish his risk. I, his sister, forged to his soul, was his greatest liability. My death would spell his, and so he sought to break the bond between us.
And did he do it? Did he break your soul forge?
My brother is a clever sort. Once he sets his mind to a task, it's good as done. Brachus discovered that while we lived, the forge could not be broken. But this did not deter him, no. For Brachus, there are only temporary difficulties. And so he turned me into an immortal creature. Living, yes, but wedded to death. A lich, destined to roam, ever half alive among the world of the living. We were lost to one another. We who had walked hand in hand through all of life. We who shared each thought, each trial with perfect understanding between us. I was cast out and aside. And Brachus, empowered by his new freedom, went on to rule. But I've never forgotten his betrayal. No, I've spent centuries searching, seeking, until the perfect solution appeared before me.
Which solution do you mean?
How better to have guaranteed my brother hated his own cold, cruel heart than to make him feel my torment? I discovered how to restore our soul forge, and I determined to bind our souls once more. The torment of the never-arriving grave would have haunted him as it haunts me. The pain his betrayal caused me would have been his to savor. But in the end, my brother found a worse fate than any I could have devised. Source King that he was, Brachus was stricken down not once, but twice. First deposed, then resurrected, then defeated once more. I can think of no finer torture for that proud madman than to come to the cusp of glory, only to be cast back down for all time.
Well, I'm glad to hear that the news of your brother's fate pleases you, for it was I who slew Brachus as he rose from his grave.
Is that so? You, a frail mortal, laid low the eternal crown of Brachus Rex? How sinfully inglorious. Yes, how humiliating for the so-called Lord of Chaos to find himself run through by a slave to age and order. I do believe thanks are in order. To show my gratitude, I will allow you to roam my woods at your own discretion. This is no mean feat that I swear to tolerate the stench of your living flesh, mortal. Take it as a tremendous honor.
You said you discovered how to restore the Soul Forge. I'd be much indebted to you if you could share this information with me.
Is that so? And how might I weigh the debt of a mortal? Could you do more for me than, say, a boar, a wolf? Does your kind not serve me best when the lovely blush of rot swells along your delicate hide? Still, I do suppose we could come to an agreement. Ahu, the one I love, is reluctant to admit that he loves me too. He clings to the past like a fading old man. So I desire to drive him from denial into acceptance. He is a stubborn one, though, that pussycat. And he has mastered the magic I once filled him with better than I had foreseen. That is why I need an ingredient even he cannot resist. An ingredient called stasis fern. There is a spirit in this forest called Sierra, who is known to possess like rarities. Alas, she seems to have quite vanished. It's simple, really. Find her, obtain the stasis fern, and the spell you desire shall be yours.
What exactly is stasis fern?
It is an anomaly. A plant that is said to have grown in another realm altogether than Rivalon. The first garden, a place of myth and miracle. There, so the spirits of this forest told me, it bloomed and delighted with its fragrance no more. Yet taken from the first garden and brought here, it took on source-like particularities. Its magic is one of permanence. A magic as eternal as the world from whence it came, and with it, what I want will be mine. Ahu, my lover forever.
I suppose if you want to use stasis fern to make Aru a man forever, he could be made a cat forever as well.
Obviously, but that would be a disaster now, wouldn't it? A disaster of such proportions that I'd have to vent my rage on your innards.
Let's discuss our friend Aru.
There is nothing left to discuss, oh frail little thing. Bring me the stasis fern so that I can show this cat one cannot defy Cassandra.
Source Hunter, how glad I am to see you. Tread carefully. Weigh your every word. Cassandra has become more devious than I ever dared dream.
Oh, Aru, we've come all the way together and still I have to say curiosity about to kill the cat.
You hit the nail on the head, Hunter. That is exactly what Cassandra wants to do. Kill the part of me that is cat, and claim for herself that which is human. No! I cannot bear it. I cannot. I am a cat, and always was. I remember my many siblings. My mother giving us suckle, licking me clean with a gentle purr. Yes, I remember the freedom of a pre-conscious existence. That is who I am, not a man. For what is it that humanity has given me? Nothing but suffering. Nothing but hurt and heartbreak. So stop her, Hunter. For the love of the Seven, stop Cassandra. To be human for all time is a fate worse to me than death.
I could try to break you out of this cage, but that would mean battling Cassandra to the death.
Careful, friend, for it'll be your death, not hers. She boasts that the magic she weaves makes her immortal, and I don't doubt the might of her sorcery. Nevertheless, where there is source hunters follow. Perhaps there may be a weakness in her fortifications still. This forest teems with wretched souls. They may know things we know not.
Cassandra is after an ingredient called stasis fern. I guess you're aware of its properties?
All too well. Even in my human guise, I'd have gone quite as white as I am now at the mere mention of that otherworldly wonder. Stasis fern. In Cassandra's hands, an instrument of ultimate torture. Ambrosia in my own. She'd use it to consolidate my human form everlastingly. You cannot let her have it at any cost. But should you find it, Hunter, please bring it to me instead. With Stasis Fern, that ultimate catnip, I can become the being I most desire to be. A cat once more and forever.
I'll take my leave. Right.
You were always the only one, Ahu. I need you back.
So that's kind of terrifying. And she is kind of in the way. And now that we have met with Cassandra, maybe the Titan Head has something more to say. Thank you for your consideration. I'd hoped you could tell me about the Lich Queen Cassandra.
Cassandra? Hers is a tragic tale. She was once the Lady of the Realm, the much beloved sister of Bracchus Rex. Soul forged were they, and they shared a bond unmatched among mortals. But as Bracchus's power grew, so did the distance between him and his sister. He began to see her no longer as an extension of himself, but as a liability. If she were to die, Bracchus would be dragged into the afterlife alongside her. The powerful king couldn't stand the thought. There is no breaking a forge of souls, but there are ways, terrible ways, to dance around them. Bracchus, an accomplished sorcerer in his own right, decided that he would sever himself from Cassandra at any cost. And so he transformed her into a lich, half living and half dead. Unable to die, she no longer threatened him. But hers was a cursed life. She sought death like a moth seeks the flame, worshipped it as her one and only idol. She fled to these forests, where she could find a kind of solitude in which to mourn her fate. Here she clutches death about her like a shroud, and any fool enough to approach her is invited to share her fate.
Is there any way to defeat Cassandra?
A lick is a lick, Guardian. Burn its bones, and it becomes vulnerable. The difficulty rests in finding those bones, for their location is the lich's best-kept secret. Her body rests in the Temple of the Dead, where only corpses can enter. Well hidden are her bones, but the careful seeker will surely find them.
Alright. Let's see if we can cheese this system a little bit. Now, if I move this over here, can we then send it into the temple? Yes, we can. In which case, all we have to do is just activate our little pyramid. Here we are.
Now this is valuable.
Also being a little bit worried that we might have to stuff that into a corpse. Seems the Immaculates are having just about as much luck getting in here as we have. Eesh. Many creatures were in this forest. Indeed. I mean, if she was anywhere clever, she probably would have buried her corpse underneath all these bodies, but I'm guessing she didn't do that. Those secret bits. That's probably where she's keeping all her good stuff. Making sure there's nothing hidden around here. I mean, touching that central thing probably will cause some sort of reaction. Alright, let's see what this does.
The tomb! It's empty!
But more than that, it's a trap!
Probably best if I don't use fire spells in here.
I feel better already.
I think I know the course.
On the mend.
I think I'll go for the eyes this time.
Just stay put for now. We just need to buy some time so I can launch a fireball into that general direction.
I'm fading. Fast.
Hit something else, please.
Into the fray once more.
Just hold position for now.
Life roils within these veins.
I feel better already.
Alright. Done with that.
Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more.
Interesting to fight in the dark. Let's summon a bit of help. I don't think my undead guy is going to be very effective here. That would kill Nick. No point in doing that. Let's see if we can clear a bit of smoke. Alright, not bad.
Oh, how I'll sing of your entrails.
Withdraw to inevitable defeat!
If this battle be my last, know I went out fighting in your name. Your enemies are my prey, Source Hunter.
Your agony brings joy in my heart.
There we go. Tough combat, but we managed to get through that fairly well.
Soaked to the skin.
And now to repair all the damaged stuff. This did not get us anywhere close to finding bones.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
So, where do we go from here? Of course. You would have been more clever than that. Another oddly shaped skull.
Our enemies have laid a trap.
Well, that's slightly more impressive.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Alright, so we got some named wolves. Undead wolves, alright. Pretty much figured that, but still, good to know. Yeah, just hold fire. Set them on fire. And that guy in the lead seems tough. Let's try to weaken him. Like nobody got feared, good. Yes.
I feel better already.
Poison probably isn't the best choice here. That has also got Medora out of her freeze.
Too slowly to sustain me.
We need to contain this group. More grenades.
Divine clay, divine dust, divine loam.
Zap.
Lightning crackles from my fingertips.
Well, you're blind, but I can't get away from you either. Well, I don't want to move. I want to use.
Face the unending darkness.
Protected by spirits of flame and fire.
Sigurd, guide my blades.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Right, let's talk.
Just a heads up, but I found myself on the receiving side of a spot of friendly fire during that last encounter.
Maybe it wouldn't happen if you didn't trot out about the field like a barn-sized bullseye.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you wouldn't keep strutting about the battlefield like a barn-sized bullseye.
I think it's your aim rather than my frame that begs improvement. But come.
Please. As if that's the worst of what we've had to deal with today. Alright. Don't have the means of figuring out what that's all about. This I'm gonna give to Animan. Weird that conversation has come up now, because we have had plenty of friendly fire incidents so far. And so it looks like this whole place is covered in oil. Not great. Have some dinner.
Back on my feet again.
On this back to normal.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
I say, well, hope you will enjoy the stream nonetheless. Alright, this is definitely a trap.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
I mean, not the most sophisticated of traps, but I wonder where this leads, though. There a master switch? It's just a big old detour that leads to nowhere.
Greetings, greetings! One of Cassandra's, I presume? Yet rather more warm than is her preference, aren't you? And not a hint of rot. Strange, very strange indeed. But who am I to judge? I've been dead at least 100 years, and fashions certainly do change.
Who are you?
The alchemist, of course. I think I must have had a proper name once, but there hasn't been much occasion to use it for the past several decades. No, alchemist suits me just fine, don't you think?
What are you doing down here?
Why, isn't it obvious? Beautiful alchemy, that science of the gods themselves. Yes, before my change, I was a regular master of the alchemical arts. Tinctures for princes' wounded pride, powders to smooth skin ravaged by time. I could craft them all with ease. These days, of course, I serve only Lady Cassandra. How she discovered a method of extending life without the use of the Stone of the Philosopher, I cannot say. She never revealed much in the way of secrets to yours truly. But as you can see, I'm as alive, well, nearly so, as I was many years before nature's expiration date.
Okay. What do you know about Cassandra?
A kind ruler is she. Leaves me to my experimentations and my devices here, so long as I honor her occasional requests for this and that. Nightmare potions, paralysis salves, essentials for one in her line of work. I haven't heard anything from her esteemed brother in quite some years, though. Tell me, have you word of our great overlord, Brachus Rex?
Well, Brachus Rex was overthrown many, many years ago.
Is that so? Well, my point about changing fashions rings true. Yet his sister seems to be living on quite fine. Very strange considering their forge of soul. But oh my goodness. Could it be that he took his own sister? No. It's much too ghastly.
What do you mean, what's too ghastly?
Heavens, a thing like that? Well, you see, it's no secret that the great Brachus Rex and his sister, our own Cassandra, were soul forged from a very young age. This gave them special insights into one another's psyches, and they were inseparably close. It also meant, however, that killing one would kill the other. If, say, Brachus received an arrow through his heart in battle, Cassandra might drop dead over toast and tea halfway around the world. It is impossible to break a forge of souls completely, but it is rumored that certain steps could be taken. If one member of the forge were to be turned, for instance, into a half-living, half-dead creature, he or she would attain a form of immortality. Thus, the fully human member of the pair would be freed of the influence of his or her counterparts. It could be possible that it was Brachus himself who granted Cassandra this certain brand of immortality. Yes, the great king was gaining power quickly. I imagine his greatest vulnerability, Cassandra, had to be dealt with. But it is a terrible fate, you see. A lich, half woman and half corpse, unable to enjoy the pleasures of life, but only to pursue death. To think that one could exact such a fate upon one's own flesh and blood, unfathomable.
Perhaps I can have a look at your wares.
Perhaps you can. Of course you may, but if you're having trouble with the whole affair, I'd suggest that perhaps it's your perception you ought to work on first.
What a lovely fellow. He's also got some books. Well, they are cheap enough. Let's just bring them. How many disarm toolkits did I just use? I got plenty. Ooh, he's got tormented souls. Definitely want those. Pixie dust, sure. I'll take those essences. Who knows, I might just use them. Just a regular ring kit. Common air elemental scroll. I don't think I have one of those yet. Let's just take it. Don't really need blank box at this stage. Alright, let's offload whatever stuff we can on him that we don't need. These are also of no use to me. In this initial deal, I'll take the minor healing potion. Could make a wand. I got your stuff though. Yeah, well, I have no real reason to go and do any hurt to this fellow. He seems nice enough. This bottle of swirling mud needs to be put in the bag, because otherwise I'll just accidentally use it for something I don't want to. Alright, Secrets of the Skull 3, I think we've probably already read any of that. We've discovered what it needs. But yeah, nothing special there. Let's have a look around this lab. Ooh, he's got a furnace. And looks like I can use everything here, so that's nice. Ooh, bottled voice.
Lucky find!
I don't suppose you have any ore that we need to turn into something useful, right? Not at the present time. Plenty of wood piles, but I have no need of any of that. Ooh, we found a portal. Ooh. That makes things a bit easier to get around. Let's split this, combine that with this. And I should probably move some of these items into the proper storage. Else I might lose it. That'll do. Yeah, I don't need to steal anything else from him. I wonder what that bottled voice can be used for. I don't remember off the top of my head. So probably a key item, right? An ingredient. Well, it's probably used for some sort of problem somewhere. Back to solving the problem of the Lich Queen. Or Lich Queen. They really went out of their way to make sure that everyone was using the same enunciation of that word.
I've spotted something.
Are my eyes fooling me?
Yep. Getting to the realm where I really need to upgrade someone's lore mastery.
I've spotted something.
What is this? Here rests Cassandra, devoted servant of the family, to the family and crown. Well, you will rest no longer.
Cassandra's bones. Once they're ash, she'll be vulnerable once more.
Will you do the honors, or shall I?
Well, you do have the fire spell, so...
And Cassandra is made vulnerable.
Time to cleanse this phantom forest of the lich that haunts it.
Oh, ever so kind. Ooh, there's a bloodstone up there.
Fortune!
Definitely want that. That's a dead end. What's this key for then? Not seeing a chest or anything. Possibly at the end of that place. Past the oil and all that. Alright, let's do the silly thing. Ooh, field guide number 2. How to make a shield out of a lid. I don't think it's
our enemies have lain a trap.
all that possible. Alright, let's have a look.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. My life is
our enemies have
ebbing
lain
away.
a trap.
On the mend. I needed that.
I feel better already!
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
It becomes increasingly difficult to find the hidden wall to my sanctuary. The transformation has left my vision greatly deteriorated. I've devised a potion to increase my perception. I pray it works in time. Perception potion. Add eye to empty bottle for minor perception potion. Add unwanted herbs for increased efficiency. Well, we kinda already knew that. Lab junk, vials. Well, a whole array of stuff. Anything we could want, we have here. Including some augmentor. Well, that's nice. Don't really care about the eyes or the chicken feet. Stardust herbs, yes, we'll take those. Of course, this does not give me any idea of where to use that key that we just got. Also not seeing anything that could potentially deactivate all those traps on this side. That's fine, we don't actually have to go that way. We can just go to the alchemy lab, completely bypass all of that. I'm sure Cassandra will be thrilled to know that her soul forge is no longer active. So that I have not missed anything. Apparently I could go this way, perhaps that's where I need to go. Let's have a look. And heal as we go.
Into the fray once more. As good as the new kit.
Yeah, my memory of this particular segment of the game is sparse, to be saying the least, because obviously the place where I spent the least amount of time. Where I've spent plenty of time in Seal. Because, you know, always there. Was that really necessary? So there is a way to get over here. Apparently. We've already used the oddly shaped skull. Let's see if we can see something. That doesn't do anything. Yes, effectively it would be. Since we just pulled the bloodstone out of the eye of that particular thing, could we go high? No. But I'm kind of curious to see if this is actually something that I can do here. And of course it doesn't really give me any particular information. I mean, you should be fine. I didn't ban you particularly. Just keep in mind though, there is a chatbot active that keeps messages with too many profanities or too many emojis from getting posted, but I've not seen anything, so just basically the 4 messages she said at the start of the stream, and ever since then I've not really seen anything else. Alright, this is gonna bother me. Where are we exactly? What is this map called? Yeah, possibly. I don't know how it exactly works, but then again, I also had a message from OBS that there might be some difficulties with going live on YouTube. So I'm not sure everything is working 100% correct. I just know that I am live now. Hopefully we can make the most of this. No, I don't want a chat thread. This is gonna bother me. Can I just shoot it? No. How do you get in here? Is there a switch of some kind? Maybe if I dim both coal baskets? There's another way in here that I don't know about. Yeah, no, it's fine, Kalarima. Just don't worry about it. It's been a fairly quiet chat overall today, but that's fine. I'm just doing basic exploring and being lazy and searching for the answer, because... Now we just need to find a way out of this place. As I have not yet found a... way up, I think. Oh, we came this way. I guess we'll just have to go to another place. Probably not. Not really paid any attention to the Steam Next Fest. Interesting as that may be. Let's do this whole song and dance again. No. Detach from her.
Where is our spirit? Where has she fled?
I should really go find another portal over here, but I think that's close to where we find the other major point in this area.
Where is our spirit? Where has she fled?
Let's try the eye perception trick again.
I've spotted something.
Indeed you have. And of course I positioned the thing on there. Alright. We no longer need you, go away. And now we're up here. And he's dead.
She cannot be defeated. She will not die.
She will now. Let's see if we can bring down Cassandra and put that whole thing behind us. Of course, if you do have any recommendations from the demos that you think might fit with what I like to play, I could consider giving it a look, but at present I have not really considered looking at it.
submit to me. You will take the guise I have given you.
Never. Curse the human corpse.
Dancing dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots.
I did not want to talk to you, Medora.
Happier was I as not.
I'm not myself. Stay away from me! Don't you come closer! What have you done? What have you done to me, you wretched insect? I am queen of this forest. You cannot come into my home and bind the abyss. What have you done to me? Stay away now. Don't you come closer to me now. The king will have your head for this. Brachus Rex will not tolerate such treatment of his sister, his twin. Stay away, do you hear?
It seems that Aru is on our side. I hope. Not sure what he's gonna do, being caged like he is. Yeah, I don't think that's enough to break your cage door. Lords. Yeah, I've seen someone play that already. Or I've seen that someone has played it. I've not yet looked at it. I could consider that, yeah. Let's make everyone lucky.
A wide stroke of luck.
She's gonna summon some aid ads. Yes. Can I? No, they are not summons, so I can't kill them. I probably can't knock her down. No, actually I can. Cool. Headless corpses will not be as much of a threat. I hope. Yeah, Manalords, I believe that was something of a cross between City Builder and a Total War game, I believe. Yeah. It looks interesting, for to be sure, but recently I've gotten into figuring out how Anno 1800 works. Nice. And that's been keeping me preoccupied, so I've not really been looking at any other new games. Let's just focus on the big guy, and the others will fall. They probably won't even give me experience anyway. Just need to make sure that they don't interfere with my action.
Flaming sphere!
Can't set her on fire? Alright. Doesn't matter, she's nearly dead anyway.
Easy does it.
Got you right where I want you.
Nice.
He's dead. And we could still obtain the stasis fern for Ahu.
We'll have to talk to a certain forest spirit for that.
Oh, cool. If I find time, I will look at it, but at present I'm a little bit preoccupied with other stuff.
I'm tripping.
Alright. Two souls once forged may never truly part. She with the will to restore them is granted. With the spell, the means. Select the two estranged souls and speak this spell. Hit together what was torn apart. Heal will annihilate it. Cool.
Now this is valuable.
The cage key. Sword I can't identify.
The seven grant abundance.
Cassandra. She is no more. The woman who gave me a new soul. The woman I loved. The sweet girl once ruined by her demonic brother.
Well, mind you, while I am looking at Anno 1800, if I'm gonna do another Anno at this point, it'd probably be 1701, I think. And then 1404, 2070, 2205, and then 1800. So, you know, cool your heels. It had to be done, Aru.
I know, though it pains me still. All I can do is remind myself that the true Cassandra died the day Brachus took her down into his dungeons. Still, to remind oneself is easy. To accept is not. But let not my torn heart belittle your triumph, Hunter. The Lich is no more, and these woods will wake from a nightmare spun over centuries.
Yeah. The thing is with Anno 1800 right now, it's giving me information overload a lot of the time, so I have to play it in short bursts and not get an enormous headache from All the switching you do between zones and all that. It looks pretty and all that. It's giving me my work, my graphics card a good workout and all that, but oof. Switching between the old world, the new world, and Bessa, and then there's also the Arctic and Cape Trelawney that I have not yet unlocked because I think that can wait later. I'm still trying to figure out how you can get spices because I've not found a single spice island anywhere. Yeah.
I thank you for freeing me and freeing Phantom Forest. Now please, let me return to the shelter plane and gather my thoughts. It has been a long, tough day.
This has been for Ahu.
Finally, it has come to an end, if a bittersweet one.
Right, that's nothing left here. Do I have a key that I don't have no use for then? You don't have the keys. You have the keys. Magic cage key, yeah. King of the Source King. King of the Source King. What is it for? I've not found any source. Alright, let's see. The Source King. That's not how you spell source. Alright. So that would require us go all the way back. Let's first find a way gate over here. And I need to find a way to do some more lore mastery stuff. I don't have the points just yet. You're so close to leveling up though. Oh, what do you know? There it is. Frustrated boar. I'm guessing we're getting close to Shira. We are close to the Source Temple entrance. Let's see, what is down here? A very special looking tree. I can't do anything with it. And now the game is not responding. This is weird. It says the game is not locked up. Just give me a moment. Oh, never mind. It works again. Guess I was just tapped to a different window.
Hold still, you filthy beast!
Right, this is a fight we may not be fully ready for. Cool. I really don't like Jahan over here.
No glory in this death.
Nice. These are actually summons I can destroy. Right, let's summon a little bit of a distraction.
Demonic minion!
Charge the champion!
And then heal yourself.
Corner! Let's see you try to break them free!
This shield can endure anything.
Well, not anything, but we'll see.
Spirits of Rivalon, I call you home to the earth.
Alright, how long? Alright, that'll take a while. Alright, let's do that. Cool. That's not great. And your debuffs mean you can't really do much. Kind of hoping for a little bit more impact than that. That requires too much. I throw a grenade at you.
Like lightning striking a forge!
My heart beats too slowly to sustain me.
All the way back here? Yeah, this is before we defeated her. Fine, we'll do it again.
Submit to me. You will take the guide. What have you done? Stay away now.
Alright, so we're not quite ready yet for the fight against the Squealer. I mean, we're making decent progress, and then suddenly got smart about killing only the 2 party members that are actually important. Because I guess Modora and Jahan can't use a Resurrect Scroll. Such silliness. Alright, well, fine. We still have to re-defeat those Death Knights we found before. I guess I can do that instead. That should give us plenty of experience points. Let's debuff her as best we can before she wheels out her minions.
Beauty and brawn.
Don't have enough for that. And here come the enemies. At least Medora's already next to her, so that should be easy enough. And again, she doesn't like Jahan. Seriously, what did he do to invoke such ire?
Resurrect, Revenant! I bind you in solemn battle oath.
Quite resistant to that, I guess. Well, then we'll just block that side of the map off. And let's just focus fire on her. We know once she goes down, that's the end of it. Let's get out of the way for that. And let's just do this with a flourish.
The link is dead. And we could still obtain the stasis urn for Ahu.
We'll have to talk to a certain forest spirit for that. Now this is valuable.
Striking it rich!
Please, Hunter, free me from this accursed Cassandra. I know, but let not I thank.
This has been for Ahu.
Finally, it has come to an end, if a bittersweet one.
Hello, General Skaven. Well, they do have some structure to keep their troops trained and mobilized. It's just a very outdated and clunky one. However, I don't know enough about their situation to properly comment on that, so... Right, that's the way gate over here. Actually properly save. Let's go find those Death Knights and just deal with them. Where did we find them last time?
Careful now, that's a trap.
I think we're close.
Careful, I've spotted a trap. Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Right, there they are. Or at least they are close somewhere. Three Death Knights. Get into position and deal with them. I don't think he will.
Death demons, prepare to suffer!
The seven smile upon me.
That target dances in shadows.
Well, everybody lies about what happens in battle. So, wouldn't say that's uniquely Russian. Right. I need you to heal up real quick.
Bless the seven. I am restored. Bad news travels fast.
mean, pure not blind to what's happening. Let's reduce their armor.
This arrow flies truer than most. Would you look at the workmanship on that?
My life is ebbing away.
Infernal orb!
Hello, chap. We're doing alright. We've defeated Lich Queen, and now we're trying to deal with some Death Knights that are living up to their name, but unfortunately, we have managed to get rid of their invulnerability.
One mark is not enough.
Get a little bit of distance. And now I need to resurrect people, because otherwise we might die.
Your vitality renews me!
That's one down. And he managed to get his invulnerability back. He hasn't, so make sure this is gone again. So yeah, we were just discussing small little things. What other games we've been playing? What the heck was that?
I must focus.
Potential situation in Ukraine and all that.
Little help here!
Alright, let's try it again. I mean, we can do this. I've already beaten them once before. I just need to not be quite so up in their face. And clearly the invulnerability only lasts.
You don't frighten me, servant of chaos.
Alright.
Serendipity!
Nobody got feared by that. Good. They have so many action points. And
Death, night, bane.
bring back you. Do I have something stronger I can use? Not quite. Keep blasting them then. At least we have that one. It is... well, it's an RPG. By definition, they're usually quite long. Considering the amount of time I've already invested in this. I mean, when did I start playing this? Last year, somewhere? It's partly for that reason that I play so very few RPGs on my channel. They take so long. And I do like playing them. I mean, otherwise I would not have started with Baldur's Gate 2, which, you know, is also quite a long one. But there's also a lot of editing that needs to happen, and what you show, what you don't show. It can be a pain. And level 5. 4. Identify that one. Level 5, level 5. Right, and we were gonna be able to craft that with this little key. And now we have adventurous bow number 4. Which is not better or worse. I mean, it's supposed to be for level 2 above us. It's okay. Good damage. If I'm critical. We'll consider it. Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, this game is made by Larian Studios, and they did make Divinity Original Sin 2, and they are still working on Baldur's Gate 3, I believe, so those games are still being made. It's just, you know, gotta know where to look for them. Right. Let's see if we cannot find entrance to the Source Temple, just so we have that.
Careful now, that's a trap.
That sounds like more Death Knights. I'm not really interested in another Death Knight fight. I think that's probably the approach we'll need to take. Ooh, demons. Right, there's also another path over here. Well, as we have now got a waygate inside the forest itself, the thorny grounds, let us briefly head back to Syceal, to the not the old church, Ruined Villa? Yeah, Anima needs a boost to his stuff. Either that or I need to find another item that has more plus lore on it. That I currently do not have. If I recall correctly, there was a chest somewhere around here that we could not access because we didn't have a key. We've cleared all that out. No, it was not here, it was in his tomb, wasn't it? We do need to go to the old church. Before I forget again. Oh, the joys of running into the endgame content, where they have to make things more tricky. Although it is kind of nice that they figure out some callbacks. All that. I wouldn't say most games. Hard to pin anything down on anything like that. There we go. Test of the Source King. Level 5, level 4. Alright, let's see what this is. 2 speed, 1 telekinesis. I'll give it to Jahan. And another level 5. Right. We need to find someone that can identify that for us. I mean, most games also have progression elements like they have in RPGs nowadays. That feels people await that they have something to work towards. In any case, it's now well past 4, so I'm gonna have to call the stream here. Thank you all for coming by, and I hope you enjoyed it all. In my general confusion to get stuff done. We will continue this next time. And hopefully I'll see you all then. So, thank you for watching. Bye. $325. Oof.